know then. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm taking the long way around. I'm not.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Moebious is...
in the tower.
Good.
Attack!
Okay. So, guessing doors. Yep, over here. Ah, there we are. Ah, of course. Yeah, he doesn't shout it as loud anymore, and he also doesn't shout it as often anymore. Okay. It's so confusing when the camera just switches like that seemingly randomly. I think that's the way I need to go, but I want to check for collectibles. There don't seem to be any. Just check. No collectibles there. Or there. Ah. Will there be one? for the collectible first. Oh, I will need to get this pushed. Simple enough.
Malik's missing shield. I hated to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress.
These shades will pop up every single time there is a certain key item found. It is something that they didn't really need to add. It adds nothing to the game, but they're easy enough to deal with, so it's not a big problem. Yeah, I think this is the shortest way. Now, I don't know why this exists. This is a blood font, and why is it doing here in a human citadel? I don't know. I think somebody made a mistake. I mean, they're there so that you can recharge your health, but you know, it doesn't make sense for Seraphan to keep little pots of blood all over the place. I hate those traps. Ah, yes. Any more? Yeah, there are. Wait for the meter to recharge. Again, this camera angle is not doing me any favors. There we go. I think that's everybody. Loot, as you mean that blood pot could be loot? That they looted? I guess it's possible, but it's not really like a relic, it's just like a pot of blood. I mean, yeah, it's a video game, so it doesn't have to make complete sense, but still. You would endeavor to make some sense. No, it's not magical, it's just a pot. It's literally a pot of blood. Look. It's a pot of blood. That's all it is. And it's kind of silly. Hold on, I think that's a collectible. Who are you? There's the sword. Let me just pick it up while the enemies are around. Yeah.
Malek's sword belonged in his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its proper place.
Yeah, there are 4 sets of health upgrades, so the meter will increase significantly by the end of the game. But the game is, I think, about 4 or 5 hours long, and that's if you know where you need to go. So it's not that long. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going the wrong way. This goes in the underground. Yep, it's the correct way. Yeah, it is, but if you think about it, all of the Soul Reaver games are kind of short. Blood Omen 1 was a bit longer just because you had extra stuff that you could do. Like find all 100 secrets and so on, which did take some time simply because some of them are only available to be found during the full moons, and some of them are really obscure.
The way to the tower now lay open before me. I looked forward to finding Moebious and resuming our conversation.
Well, yeah, if they did, then you can think about this. This game takes about the same amount of time as Soul Reaver 2, I think. Maybe a bit. Actually, no. I could be misremembering. It might be a bit longer than that because you have chapters following both Kain and Raziel, and they both have their own 5 powers to find. So, yeah, I could be misremembering. on, get up. I thought that bridge was going to collapse under its own weight. I don't know what this does. Ouch. Eee! Okay, that was embarrassing. Okay, where is this checkpoint? Ah. Okay. Thank you. I didn't know that was possible. I just enjoy doing that. Hello. Okay, so this one did fall over under its own weight. Physics. Okay, camera, please cooperate. Okay, I glitched through the map. No, he doesn't show up on every stream. He has probably other responsibilities and things that he's doing. I don't know. I should have just dropped. I made it unnecessarily difficult for myself. Just gonna check for collectibles, although I don't think there are any. Not in here anyway. Ah! Okay. Of course that I get interrupted after finding an item that I was... That's a key item for that door on the other edge. It's so satisfying to just blow them away. I'm not sure if this was the correct way to go through completely or it was just a bonus area. Oh, this was the correct way to go completely. Okay.
Curious. This artifact, joined with the relic I discovered earlier, appeared to be but one fragment of a larger emblem. This shard was endowed with elemental fire, enhancing both the Reaver and my telekinetic powers.
Okay, so... Can't spin that anymore. So now I have the firepower. That's a sentence. In my Reaver. So when my Reaver's charged, it'll set people on fire, I think. Okay, so that was definitely a necessary route because I needed to find that. Also, I can switch between powers at will now. I don't really need to have just don't know which button I bound it to. You can switch between the powers. You don't have to go through fonts anymore. That's so annoying. Okay, camera. Camera. It's so difficult to get a proper perspective because the camera is fixed and following you. I hated that in Devil May Cry 1 as well. That's it, all I need to go through. Let me just check if there's anything there. There isn't.
Here you are at last. I see you found a fragment of the balance emblem. This will be of even further use to you, if you can find the other three. Now, shall we?
Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Moebius?
You cannot kill me. We both know that this is not how or when I die.
Death is not the only possible outcome.
Your delusions of fulfilling the vampire's foolish prophecies have badly distorted your judgment. And Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think.
So, you prevented Raziel's soul from entering the Reaver. Do you believe for a moment that by this you have averted your fate? Or his? Or that of Nosgoth itself? Your manipulations are pathetic.
Yet Raziel retains his free will, and that's what frightens you, isn't it, Moebius? You cannot see his path, and so you cannot control it.
And neither can you. Yes, Raziel is shrouded from us, but we see the ripples of his potential actions, and every path he might choose leads to the same outcome. He will kill you, Kain. In sparing Raziel, you have written your own death sentence.
You still have not answered the question I came to ask. Where is Raziel?
He is not, in a true sense, here. Not now.
Don't try my patience, Moebius. What have you done with him?
He is contained. In time, it may be safe to release him. His destiny must be completed. He will enter the sword. But until that time, he is dangerous. Far more dangerous than you could understand.
And your incontrovertible evidence?
The answers are plain, if you know where to look. Go west of the pillars. There you will find a testament, written in stone.
But stones, too, can lie.
Once again, I love the game's writing. I love the dialogues. I absolutely am in this. As far as I'm concerned, this game has one of the best writing in games ever. The whole series, which is...
Pillars of Nosgoth stood pristine against the horizon. To the west, I would find the enlightenment Moebius felt I lacked.
Yeah. Just amazing. And one thing that always puzzled me, I mean, I know that the game model doesn't go all the way up, but where do the pillars end? I mean, how far up are they going? In Soul Reaver 2, you could look upwards and they would go pretty much to the cloud line, well, the skybox. Here, it seems to be the same situation, and now the camera is locked, so I can't move it anywhere. And if I do it here, yeah, it locks it. It pretty much, again, goes all the way to the cloud line or to the end of the skybox where it fades. Yeah. But I wonder how far up it goes. I'm gonna go until the next checkpoint, and then we're gonna end the stream.
There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.